Alrighty, folks, you've heard me talk about in the daily financial news that the tickets are on sale for our event in Vegas. Specifically, we now have sold half or 25 of the 50 tickets for teenagers. They are free, I will let you know. So again, get your teenagers there. As the MC, as the person running the show, we've got Cody Davis and his lovely wife, Ashley. I thought we should do a show of the top 10 reasons you need to get your teenager there. Again, they're going to have 4 2-hour breakouts, morning, afternoon, morning, afternoon. They will have some time in the main audience as well. But Cody, as you're putting this thing together, as you're running it down, let's go back and forth, play the game of ping pong on the 10 reasons, 5 each, teenagers need to get there.
Yeah, well, I'd say the first one, right? Let's assume that the average one's going to be 16.
Fair enough.
That's average.
Okay.
I retired at 23, which means they're 7 years away from potential retirement. And I really solidified it at 25. So if you want to use the later of the two numbers, if they start today, it's a 9-year journey and they're retired.
Yeah.
Your kids could retire before you do.
Absolutely.
That's a reality.
No, I've often said it. One of my funnest things, I haven't done one in a while, was to go talk to high school seniors and let them know that, you know, if they executed a plan like you're going to share, they could be done by 25. Mm-hmm. It's just possible. So that's awesome. I love that as the first one. For me, I mean, there's so many things I think about, but the one that'll jump out to me here is you're going to have your teenager around other teenagers doing the same things, right? One of the things as a parent, and again, my kid's 35, so I'm way past this, but you as a parent need to control who your kids are around, right? Who their friends are, because they get one bad apple going the wrong way, you could lose them because your impact on them is less and less. So getting in a room with 50 teenagers who are interested in building wealth the right way, who are going to do the work, who are at least interested in money, you know, that's not a bad idea. I would suspect there will be new friendships made, certainly phone numbers and, you know, social media handles exchanged. And you just want to, your job as a parent is to do the best job you can getting them around good people. And hopefully our community has proven that we produce or we have good people. So that's the first one I'll go with.
Yeah, and on my end, I'm going to challenge them to think. It's too easy to get a freebie in school. You just do the tasks and you leave. I'm actually going to challenge the folks that are there to think through what it is they actually want. It's amazing how many adults don't know what they want.
Amen.
So that's going to be a big objective of mine, which I'm going to list as number 2 here as a takeaway, is they should walk out of that room having a better idea of what it is they want.
Yeah, and I'm just going to steal that one and make it my second one, is not only are they going to know what they want, but they're going to know what it costs. So many times I talk to teenagers, and frankly, probably more adults than we should admit, about what the life they want costs. Right? Because this whole game of financial freedom isn't really about being a millionaire or 10 decamillionaire or 100 millionaire, any of that stuff. It's about having cash flow, semi-passive, passive, that exceeds your expenses, right? If you can live on $1,500 a month, you can be financially free really easy. But if you need 15 grand or shoot 150 grand a month, good luck. That ain't coming quick and that ain't coming easy. So I think showing them like, hey, you can have the Ferrari private jet, 7 homes, blah, blah, blah. Or you know what? Maybe you just need a house, a car, and, you know, just the different numbers. So understanding what life costs. So you have the right goal, right? I don't begrudge anyone who says they want to be a billionaire. But do you really want to be a billionaire? Or do you think it just sounds cool to say you want to be a billionaire?
That's and once you figure out what it costs to dig a little deeper on that point for number 3, we're going to build a roadmap to get there. How do you actually put the pieces together to pay for that? Mm-hmm. It's cool to know what you want. It's really important to know what it costs, but then how do you actually go get it? We're going to go into that. And you know, it's not just, oh, this is possible. It's if you do this, 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 and this for a long enough period of time, you will get to the destination. It's incredibly simple, but most people don't know how to break it down that simply, and so we go through these steps. We're ping ponging back and forth on. These are just the steps you got to do. You got to
Yeah.
figure out what you want, what's it cost, how do I get it. We're gonna actually go into the how do we get it part, which is
Yeah,
nice.
that's going to be so awesome to see that ramp up on Sunday and really get into it. Because, you know, for my number three, I'm going to hit that one again as well. For me, so I ran sales teams, and more importantly or impressively, depending on how you look at it, I took three different ideas, like on a whiteboard, and turned them into $100 million businesses. Right? Not many people have done that. I did it 3 times, and my focus. I always had this saying: my job is to find the light bulb moments. Because when you're creating something new, the audience doesn't even know, the customer doesn't know that they even want it, right? It's like, I have a horse. I want a faster horse. No, you don't. You want a car, right? A car is just a totally foreign subject. So what I always had to do was find these light bulb moments, or actually create them, or create the atmosphere to create the light bulb moments. Because when you do that, you can't unsee it. Like if you say you want a faster horse and then you see a car, you can't unsee that. So I expect there to be plenty of light bulb moments. And my hope, my honest hope is your teenagers come out a little bit changed, a little bit more focused, a little bit like, hey, it's time to get to work. All right. Because they can flitter about and do all these things if they want, like most teenagers, or they can get to work, taking. Can you imagine? Like, I guess you can't, you don't have to imagine. You're living it right now. Can you imagine, folks, watching this, if your kids are financially free at 25? I mean, seriously, can you imagine your kids financially free at 25? Well, we're going to give it a shot. That's my number three.
Yeah, and you can hope that they'll come out changed, but we're implementing strategy. On number four, it's action based learning, it's not a lecture. We're going to be playing cash flow, we're going to be building collages, actually writing down our takeaways and a roadmap. It's one thing to do the little collage project, cutting out the magazine, think about what I want, but playing the game cash flow or Monopoly, whichever direction we take that, it's going to help further deepen that learning curve. Like you're actually going to dig into it a little bit more and be like, oh, we did this exercise this morning where I wanted to be able to do X, Y, and Z, and it cost $5,000 a month. Well, my financial freedom in this game is 4,700. That's reality now.
Yeah.
Do I buy stocks to get there? Do I do real estate? How do I get cash flow in this game? And it's actually going to be more focused on their growth and their learning. So my fourth piece is it will be action-based learning.
Yeah, and again, I'm just going to keep stealing yours and just enhancing them or giving my special spin on them. Again, by trying to make it real, or as real as we can in a total, because again, they're going to get about 8 hours, right? 2 times 4 is 8. They're going to get about 8 hours of solo focus in a separate section in a separate room, led by Cody and Ashley. And if we can make it real, like they can do the income statement, right? How many adults can't do the income statement? Like, okay, I bought an asset, cash here, asset there, income here. Like, how many people can't do that? Like, they don't even know what I'm talking about, cash flow statements. Your kids are going to come out of this with practical experience, probably with things that you didn't learn until you were 30, right? If you've even learned them. So again, it's money is going to be real. It's going to feel like, again, you're going to have those light bulb moments. Nothing like actually doing the work and seeing that number go from 0 to 500 to 600 to, eventually somebody gets out of the rat race. That's going to be a lot of fun.
The last piece I'll share, unless we end up doing bonus, because sometimes on these videos we do bonus. If you can't do it for you, do it for your kid.
Yeah.
That would be the thing I would say, because while I've never met someone that's gone to the one reel at a time event that's left unhappy. Haven't met them yet.
Yep.
The kids, the likelihood that the kids get more takeaways than the parents at the event is pretty big.
Yeah,
I have a feeling that the kids' experience will be better. Might be a little biased. I am teaching the kids. However, I have a feeling based on the structure of it, the intentionality that's going behind it, they will get better takeaways. It will be more honed in to their demographic because I don't have to target the communication to a wide demographic of people. It's very narrow. And so I do believe it's going to be a better takeaway.
No, That's why we're doing it. That's why it's in a separate room. That's why it has its own schedule. Um, and again, that's why you're leading it, right? You know, of all my friends, which I consider you obviously one of them in my circle, you're the youngest one, right? You're the right guy to lead this, right? It's one thing to come from a 25 or 26-year-old. It's entirely different from a 56-year-old, right? They probably look at me like their grandfather, which for some of them, you know, probably could be. And that's, you know, you just got to go to their level with their person. And again, you know, day one, probably opening, who am I? What have I done? You know, from zero to multimillionaire and retired at 25 or really 23. And then, you know, really comfortable at 25, dude, that's no slouch. That's, you know, that's within a decade. Again, if we're averaging 16, you know, I think kids can see 10 years ahead. And, you know, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. So, you know, obviously I'll let you throw in a bonus if you would like, but also tell them where they can find you, because I'm so excited that you're doing this. And folks, if you want your teenagers to come, I'll put a link in the description. We do only have 50 tickets. It is a hard cap. The room only holds 50, and I can only afford 50 because I'm paying for them. So Cody, give us your bonus and wrap us up.
Yeah, they're not just going to be hearing it from me. It's, you know, my wife will be there. She came from a completely different background. She hit financial freedom on her own without me.
Nice.
Us becoming married, of course, that makes it a lot easier. But she has enough passive income from life, some of which came from her career path in the military. It's just it's a different way to hit financial freedom, and she bought rentals, and so it's not just going to be the Cody show. It's more of a community based, different backgrounds, different upbringings. She had a very different upbringing than I did, and she might share. We'll see how deep she goes into that, but it's possible regardless of how hard childhood might be.
Yeah, and again, there'll be some giveaways. They're going to leave with some tchotchkes and gifts and whatnot. I won't, you know, we won't, you know, they won't leave empty-handed, because again, my whole goal in this is to have someone in that room be that next Cody Davis, that next Ashley, that takes this even further. And 40 years from now, when they're 55 or 56, they'll say Zuber, you know, one rental at a time was a good thing. You know, hopefully I'm still around, but you know, odds are I won't be 90, whatever it'll be. So, yeah, it's important for me to help this next generation. So hopefully we do this each and every year, but we'll play this year by year. Cody, where can they find you?
Cody Davis Business Adventures on YouTube. I had my very first video. It's about to pass 1,000 views. Kind of cool.
Nice.
Yeah, it was how I retired in my 20s. I guess people like retiring early.
Yeah, you know what? If you want to go even deeper, go how you retired at 23. That would probably even get more views. Yeah, just lean into that. If the audience wants it, Cody, give them more. That's a hint.
We shall.
There you go, brother. Take care.
All right, see ya.